check out our space. You have
I
added
know.
some serious color here. Like, this is a happy room.
Needs a brave heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A bit of high blood pressure, maybe a heart attack.
You know what, though?
Can survive that.
It's very inviting and warm and happy and playful. And the whole
It is
thing is
very
about
playful.
what are you comfortable with, right?
Yeah,
So you
so-
layered on yellow as well.
Level 3, we're getting very hardcore now.
Yeah.
I added way more orange, but then
Uh-huh.
it would be almost too much, so I had to cut it with another color, which is yellow.
Right.
Now, why did I pick yellow?
I don't know. Why
Gonna-
did you pick yellow?
I'm gonna use a big word here, analogous. You know, on the
Analogous.
color wheel, there's always colors that are adjacent to other colors. So
Yeah.
while yellow is adjacent to orange. So it's a very easy way to pick when you're not sure. So that's why I went with yellow. So now we have about 70% of orange, 30% of yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. And
Very
there's a
nice.
little bit more yellow we are even going to add, aren't we?
Yes.
Just a teeny bit.
Why don't we start with the wall?
Okay, let's do the
Because
wall.
I've decided to do something on the wall.
Let's just bring in a whole new wall and see what you're doing
And
there.
while we're doing the wall, what about we remove a little bit of orange here? Because
Yeah.
now we'll switch to level 4.
Okay.
That's the last level now. The therapy is done after that.
See, that's serious. So
So-
this is a really nice block of color on the wall, and this is also a great
Oh, it's done
alternative, I
already?
think.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
look at that.
Okay, good.
We're
You see?
fast around here.
Wow, that's
I think
amazing.
it's a great alternative if you don't want to buy a huge piece of art. I mean, you've just made art.
We painted
paint.
that. Well, yeah, David and someone from here.
Our
Who was
hardworking
it
crew.
again? I hate when I can. Oh, Steve and
Steve and
David, the same one that helped
David
Shy at the beginning.
That's
So
right.
they painted this color blocking, which is nice because you realize we didn't change the wall color.
That's right.
So we don't. I wouldn't advise, please, to paint all your walls orange or yellow.
Too much.
Please don't do it. That's a sure heart attack.
Yeah.
So don't do that. I don't want to be responsible of that. But just by doing a little bit of color blocking, and we reinstall the gold mirror on top, which is very nice, and it kind of like picks up on the gold tones as well. That's why I've decided to do the yellow here.
Yeah, it's
so now
lovely.
we went from like 70-30, 70 orange to 30 yellow to like 50-50 approximately. Oh, and look at you.
I know, I work too, right?
You see?
Pretty good.
But the thing is, I wanted to keep the orange one too.
Oh, you
But
want
you
them
just
both
decided
together.
to just delete it. That's fine.
Well, I was taking
That's
my
fine.
own little creative license, but okay.
You see, I'm taking your creative side away.
Yeah, that's right.
That
okay,
designer.
We'll do both then.
Yeah.
So what is, you're talking a little bit about percentages here. When you're dealing with two colors that are
Yeah.
as bright as orange and yellow, do you want to have it 50-50? Do you want to have one of those colors be dominant?
Well, that's why we show the level 3, which is a little easier to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard to balance color out, because yes, it's a 50-50, but where do you put the 50 orange and where do you put the 50 yellow?
Yeah.
So that's why we kind of dispersed everything around, and I still have a little bit more of yellow.
Of course you do.
You see, of
That's what
course
it
I
needs,
do.
some more color.
You see, some more color. So what about we just disperse a little more yellow here? Oh, let me talk about this bookcase here.
Okay,
that we
you
got
changed
from
that a little bit
IKEA.
as well.
We changed the backing, which you can either paint or we use bristle boards that we
Smart.
cut, and so that way we can easily change the color at
Yeah.
the back, and that way now we have like a clear like 50-50, which is fun because, and then you can like get tired of the orange, you took a few orange pieces out, you
Yeah.
add more yellow, so it's very like chameleon type of like color scheme.
Okay, so we've gone all the way to level 4, right? There's no more, is there?
I'm stopping
okay,
here,
we're
guys,
at level
promise.
4. We've got
Oh.
this little vignette over there as well. You've
While you're
added the
talking,
yellow in onto
Dustin, yeah.
the orange table, and oh my goodness,
There's
okay,
more,
there's more.
because there's one more tip. When you think that you've reached your like the highest level that you can bear,
Yeah.
then you can add like a little bit more pattern. And you see here, we're back to the brown that we started with,
Yeah,
and
we
the
are.
beige, and we have a little bit of green, which is really nice with the yellow. So now we're at level 5, I think.
I think we are at level 5. I want to
No,
go.
but it does add a lot of interest to it. It kind of breaks like the very stark orange and yellow.
Yeah, you're right. It's a lot, but it actually helps to make it look like a little bit less, actually, adding the pattern.
Exactly.
So let's go back to the very beginning.
Yeah, let's show the 4.
Do you remember how we started? Take a look at room number 1. It doesn't look anything like what
know,
we have now.
no.
So this is for the people who really fear color. Then we decided to add a little bit of something.
We
You added
sprinkle a little bit of orange.
a little bit of
you
citrus
see?
around there. That's level 2.
Here and there.
Then we turned our heads and turned back,
see-
and look at that. There was some yellow.
I think
involved.
level 3 is the one I like the best.
Okay.
And now we're at like.
And then finally, you see the last Manifestation,
Yeah,
which is
level
a level
4.
4, and our heads have completely popped off.
We have to go
and
back in now.
There is a ton of color going on. So the whole point is, number 1, thanks to IKEA. Number 2,
big thanks to IKEA.
Figure out what you're comfortable with.
Exactly. Have
Right?
fun, play with it. These are non-committal items.
Yeah.
So you can, buy some and then move them around your house too and carry the color story around your house. But it's just like interior design is about having fun.
Have some fun.
And it's not so much about rules, but it's about trying different things. And that's what we've done today.
So you're happy at
Yeah.
a level 3.
I'm very happy with level 3.
I'm
yeah.
happy at a level 2.
Okay.
I'm just like that. Okay, let's go to break. We've got more coming up. Stay with us.